Hello, Crafty Friends. Sparkle here. So I decided that I wanted to make just some little, just because things for people that I might come in contact with. And I had these papers from Grabby, and they're the perfect size for these Dollar Tree envelopes, which are 6.5 inches long by 3.63 inches across. So two of them make a perfect journal cover, and I added a pocket in the front and in the back. And then your 6-inch paper pack pieces fit perfectly in here, since this is 6.5 inches, so these fit perfectly. Just fold them in half. And I made some tabs out of my ruffles, paper ruffles. So I made a few tabs. Here's one of my recipe pages. Here's another 6x6 piece. This is vellum. Here's the journal page. And here's just a little tuck spot here. And yeah, so I don't know, I put about five sheets in here. And you can put some papers back here. Here's a little spot here. So, you can use some of your leftover bits and bobs. I put some lace here. These are tags that I just made. I just cut out of scraps that I had on my desk. And they fit in there nicely. Just put a tassel on them, on the front one. So, and then there's another tag in the back. So let's just make these just for something fun, and just in case you need just a little something to give to somebody. These are pictures of my pot holders that I was gifted, and I had made some clusters. So these are what's left of them. I don't know if I have any more. I think I just have one more in here, so I'm going to have to make some more. Okay, so it was just book page, a doily, some lace or trim, music paper, pot holder, and a button. So yeah, so we can make some of them later. So we'll put this over here. And I already put two packets together here so we don't waste too much time. So this is going to be my focal point, because I want this on my front cover. And what's great is, after you ink your edges, these fit perfectly with a little bit of space if you like that. So this will be my front cover. And so you need 4 sheets to cover your envelopes. So I just took these two, and I put a little glue on here. Just a little. And I'm going to just flip this in here. And you want to make sure your envelopes are flush. And then this is just going to get glued down there on the back. And that's all I did. Okay. Now when I glue my papers, I don't want to glue here, because I want to put a tag in there. So I'll show you what we'll do with that. Let's glue this down. Okay. So this, I think I will just put a piece of reinforcement in because we are going to sew a signature into that seam. But I can't do it on this side because it'll block my pocket. So we'll put it over here. This is not necessary. It's just something that I choose to do. Okay. And I like to make sure everything's trimmed nice, so nothing's sticking out. Yeah, hope you all had a good weekend. It's Monday. We were all set to go to the dentist. My husband was going to have a procedure, and 10 minutes before we were leaving, they called and said the doctor was not here. So it's postponed to Wednesday. So I work Wednesday morning, and I'll fly home and scoop them up and get them over there. It never fails. Okay, so that's the length I want. Let me just check it. Over a little bit more. Let's see how that fits. That's perfect. Because we're going to put something on here. I have some fabric that we'll just put on the side here. Okay, so that's perfect. So we're just going to glue this down. And the reason why I decided to make these little mini envelope journals was because I have a lot of this paper from Grabby, and I wanted to use it. Okay, I don't like participating in collaborations or being gifted something and then not using it. That's not me. Okay, if I have something, I try not to hoard it. So these might even be done in some Happy Mail, but I would ask for help with postage just because it's so expensive now. So I have a Ko-fi page, and if anyone wanted to contribute for postage, I would not be opposed to that. Okay, so that's the mark we want. I should just measure it, huh? So it's about 3.5. I think 3.5 is good. Let's see. Yep, 3.5 is perfect. So let's do these all. And then we'll have these 4 strips. So 3.5. And this is actually 4.25. So let's take a little off of this side. And 3.5. All right. 3.5. So let's take a little bit off of here because I don't want to cut out all the image. And 3.5 here. All right. So we have that, and we have our scraps. Okay, so let's just decide where you want to put your pages. I think I want these 2 to go here, and this one to go on the back. So on these, because I want to leave this open, oops. I do not want glue in there. Sparkle. And just make sure they're going in the right direction if they're directional. And so you want that open. So when we cut the top, you'll be able to put a tag in there, okay? So yeah, just follow those guidelines there. It's okay to put it here. And we're going to be stitching around the edges. So just make sure everything is lined up as best you can. Yep. All right. And this one can just get glued on. All right. And there you have the bones of your little journal, my friends. So let's cut the tops off. I'm just going to cut them both at once. Oops. That didn't work. Okay, and then I always re-stick the tip down, okay? Oh, what do we have here? Let's reinforce this. That's never happened. And then I cut these two tags out of just some scraps that I had. And they should fit in here, okay? There'll be one there and one back here. Now you can cover the backs if you don't like what's back there. Okay, so you have that. So let's ink around. We're not going to sew until we get our pockets and stuff inside. So let's see. Let's just ink around the edges here and cover up this white. Or you could do some gold. Gold wax or ink. We're just going to use the brown ink here. And go in here. Yeah, there's not too much inking. All right, so we got our cover done. We got that. We have our tags. Let's come on to go that way. Let's cut our tabs. I like to round off the tabs on the bottom. They just go in easier. Okay. Whoa. That didn't look right. That's a little better, not much, huh? And pop a hole there. And we'll put a couple eyelets in. Let's do silver, I guess. Well, let's put that one on the floor. Let me get this one off the floor before the dog gets it. Oops. That one was not meant to be. So we just have them there for now. We'll finish them later. Okay, so let's put the pockets in here and then we could sew around. So this is my little kit here for this one. I think I just cut a piece. Yeah, we're just going to put these down here and there'll be little pockets. And then when we sew around, on this one, I put my pocket on after and I don't like this. I'm going to put the pocket on, then I'm going to put the lace on, and then I'll sew. Okay, so pocket, 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 pocket. And I have some lace, leftover lace strips, so yeah, I was gonna glue it on this side here. Okay, so I have my Fabri-Tac, and you just need a bead of glue down the edge, and then I like to turn it over and get it where I want it. So just a little strip sticking out. Yeah, then my stitches will go over, will go on here, because I like the way that looks. And we'll put a piece on the back as well. Same thing, just get this down here. Flip it over and just so that they're flush. I want to do a few of these beginner-friendly projects for some new subscribers I have that are new to junk journaling, and I thought these might be helpful. I'm just reinforcing this edge. Okay, so there you go. Now when I sew, I'll just sew down here and here. So I'll sew this way. Leave the seam free. So let's, before we go sew, let's build our signature. So like I said, 6x6 paper fits perfectly in here. So I just went through my stash and I had some old 6x6. So yeah, I was going to use that one for my cover. And then I had a piece of vellum here. So let's see how I'm going to do this one. Maybe a little a trifold in here. So when it's sewed in, you just have to come over here. So it's just a good way to use up some odd papers you have. I always try to put some book pages or some music sheets. So I'll put some of these in. And a piece of music paper, and that's going to be too big. So let's just do a little accordion on this one as well. Sometimes the thinner paper doesn't go through. Let's just okay. And let's see, we have a larger book page, so I'll just make a little pocket here. My punch doesn't seem to be working very well. Let's put something behind it. Some more paper so it has something to grab. There you go. That is still too tall. So let's just go up a little bit more. one of my recipes. And it's a full recipe. So, good luck with that, huh? So then we have that. And that'll be our little signature that's going to go in here when we're ready. Okay? And then I thought then these could be little journal spots in the pocket. Okay, that'll be that. And then we'll put some fabric on it after we sew it. And I have a cluster for here. And then we can decorate the inside a little bit. So I'm going to leave this one for now. Our tags will fit in here nicely. Okay, let's see what our challenge is here. One was you might have to trim them a little bit shorter. I know they'll fit. If you have any issues, you could just trim them a little shorter. Okay. So let's put this one aside, and we'll do all our sewing together. And make sure this stays in order, huh? One. I don't know if this will cut. All right, let's okay, so we have that. We have that. And that's going to just all sit in here for now until we build the other one. We'll do one more. So this one I have some pages. We have our envelopes. Start keeping this closed so we don't have any issues. And just let's build our cover. Okay, make sure it's flush. And then you could glue this side down as well. Okay, we said these are going to be 3.5, so we're just going to cut these to 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 is perfect. Three and a half. Let's take a piece off here. 3.5. Yeah, I'm just playing around so I don't cut off like whole pieces of the image. Oops. I don't think this one got straight. No. So let's grab another one. Let's grab this one. This one, 3.5. So let's take a little bit off of here. And turn it, and then check for 3.5. Make sure everything's straight. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So we have our 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So let's see. I wanted to use that red one, so I want that to be my cover. So in here, again, we just want to go around the outside. Whoops. And the 2 inside will be these 2. So and just a thin layer down here is fine. Straighten it out, Sparkle. Alrighty. And then just a little bit there. So these will make perfect just because gifts. All right, got that done. Now we're going to snip off the top so we can have our tags go in there. Hoping the glue is dry. And we gotta do these little tabs, have to go back down. And let's just try these for size. Perfect. Okay. So let's we can cut straight this time. Ugh. Okay. We're going to say they're fine. And our crocodile. And we need a couple eyelets. Let's do brown. Brown. Oh, mercy. Excuse me again. Okay. And we'll decorate them later as well. Okay, so we have our covers, we have our pockets. some tape down here for a signature. Now we can put our little pockets in here. Then we'll put our lace on. Oops. I don't want glue up here. Normally I hold my finger on top, so I know. I'll find some. Have any more of this? Perfect. All right. I'm going to bead of glue down there. And flip it over so you could position it where you want it. Okay, and then we'll put another piece over here. And before I press it, I like to make sure it's going to meet that one nicely, and it does. So you can press that down. And okay, this one I forgot to ink. So let's just take the inker around. This is going to be covered, so I'm not worried about that piece. It's okay if the ink gets on the lace. It's okay. Tape. Okay, that one's done. Now let's make our insert. So again, I think this is Tim Holtz paper. We'll fold these papers in half, round some corners, piece of vellum, just to make sure that it'll clear the edge, okay? And we'll put up. So, we have a little signature. And if you don't like that, you could tear off that edge or refold. And that's going to go in here. It's going to go in here. That's going to be our focal point. And we have a couple tags. That one's going to go over there. Take a couple of these pages that were also from Grabby. You can make some inserts to put in the pockets. Little journal spots. So I'm going to go to the sewing machine and sew these, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. So here you go, my friends. I'm going to finish embellishing them on the inside. I'm going to put some tabs and things on these. And yeah, just get some little goodies in here. They're all stitched and ready to go. So I hope you enjoyed that process. And if you make any, put them on my channel, on my Facebook group. That would be amazing. I'd love to see your work. Okay, so have a beautiful day. Thanks so much for hanging out. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye now.